But you broke your fan just a moment ago.
I've got 15. Easily Terminator it can.
Fucking Queen Braun.
I love me a spooky fog-covered forest.
I can always go for a spooky fog forest. You have no idea how much I just want to have a cabin in a spooky fog forest.
Like living in the Lost Woods in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah. Kind of why I want to live by the sea. Just fog each morning? Yeah, I could go for that. Prima Vista. The Prime Vista.
There's fire everywhere.
It's out of control. I'm leaving. Soil!
I wonder how many people are supposed to be on this ship, you know, all together, crew and everything. 'Cause it's like a fucking
Quite a
play
few.
ship, right?
Yeah, it's a play ship. I mean, you have all the players that we saw, and then there's Ruby, and then there's also that that band we came across. They have at least one Moogle. These weirdos.
Plop. Oh, don't. Yeah, go for that one immediately. Go for
Yeah.
maybe she's buried under the ship.
There was a side quest in this game that was only discovered in 2013, I think it was, involving that weirdo we just saw, Zanero. Involves his whole family, where I think it's in disc 3. There's a particular town which is very important that you can go back to, and oh yeah, active time events 8. Let's see other events that are happening at the same time elsewhere.
The Force
Yeah.
Keeper.
But basically, after each like major story beat in disc 3, you go back to the city, and another one of Zanero's brothers will run out. And if you do that, and you get all of them to come out, then one of them gives you like a reflect ring.
So this was just discovered.
It was just discovered a few years ago.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's like that punch out like tech getting discovered.
Yeah, when they realize, oh, if you punch just as this bulb flashes in the background, you can knock this guy out in one hit.
I'm always amazed that the developers just shut their mouths.
Yeah.
Or maybe they expected people to have already figured it out.
Or just slipped their mind. And it's like, well, no point in talking about that. Oh, bring up the menu real quick.
Trying to remember.
Equip, protect girls.
That's
sexist.
Take damage in place of a girl. The guys can fend for themselves. Girls can't handle the
Gil,
damage.
may as well.
It's free Gil, it is.
Steve Gil, even when running in battle. Okay, cool.
I love Select to figure out what the fuck things you're talking about.
Yeah. I love that cute Moogle tells you what's going on.
Oh yeah, save Moogle. Mognet?
Yeah. Mognet is a completely pointless side quest. We don't have to worry about it being all that useful at all. Like, the step count seems to be the most important part of that speedrun, because that minimizes the encounters you get in total. It means you get the encounters that you absolutely need to get certain abilities.
And you get like back attack, or like preemptive
and it guarantees that you
stuff.
can get like preemptive strikes in certain situations. It means that, okay, we need Tifa to die here because she got her health refreshed, but we want to resurrect her, but we want to do this in the quickest time possible. So we're going to counter this enemy, which will always attack Tifa because she's in this position, and so then we just put a Phoenix down on her. Like, it's nuts. The tech they have figured out for 7, and presumably any Final Fantasy uses the same kind of thing. I don't know, somehow it raises my power, makes me gross and hairy. I'm like a little Robin Williams over here.
It's a surge of emotion.
Yeah.
Oh man, and his boner.
Yeah, presumably in this world, every time you just get mad because you step your toe, you suddenly become a beast for a few seconds.
And so you just do extra damage?
Yeah.
Ooh, sword art.
Which means you really fuck up your toe
Oh,
on
he
something.
doesn't have any sword art online.
No, he's pretty lame. I thought I heard a bell. That was weird.
Come on, Garn, you can slip out of that. I know you can.
Although, Zidane should have a special ability because he is in trance.
Yeah, it's called Dine.
Dine, yeah. His thief abilities become more powerful offensive abilities. I think he has one right now.
Free energy.
Cool.
He just starts preaching how we should have free energy.
And Garnet's HP is real low.
Where is it at? Where,
Every time it absorbs from her, it displays up top. She has like 17 of 68, but I think that did it. Nope, feed her a potion.
Oh, whoop.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine this thing has much more HP, but, you know, it's good to be safe.
I just want to steal from it. I want to steal everything.
I just want to steal the world.
Eat that potion, girl.
Glass
Oh,
and
it doesn't have
all.
I can steal its left stem, then what would it do?
Hmm.
Okay, so it puts those things up.
Yeah,
as
and
it's
absorbs her health.
prepping to
Yeah.
eat her.
Ugh. I mean, that's someone's deal, but they're fucking weirdos for it. Well, it's not like I want her to be dead. I just want to know she's inside there. Just want to know if this thing swallowed her whole.
Wait, who did it just give the potion to? I don't know.
Yeah, these will just keep.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
these will just keep wait.
It didn't bring up the thingy.
Just keep laying into it. Ah, damn! I bet if we'd used free energy 3 times with the Zidane, it would have died.
Oh, I hope that.
Oh.
Is that it? Is it gonna kill her? Oh.
No, she has one more.
Just kill the plant, guys.
I think that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see them drop out of their battle stance. Oh, that gross plant with its gross plantlets ran away. Ugh. Do gross plant things.
Plant lips.
Ugh. That's not... Well, that sounds like a Spellgun song. Plant lips. And it's about a dude who's walking through the forest and seeing all these sexy plants, and he comes into a clearing, and there's like a sexy plant lady.
And he wants her to plant her sexy plant
Yeah.
lips onto his. What's the part of the flower that's really penisy?
The stamen, I think
Yeah,
it
there you
is.
go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that kind of imagery in it.
Yeah.
This plant is just like dominating. It's like, oh man, it falls. These creatures fall for this so easily.
It's a good evolutionary path. Like, ambush creatures tend to do pretty well. Like that spider in that swing set.
Are
There you
those,
go, Vidi.
are those spiders that like to hang out inside of bananas?
Yeah. So you go to the supermarket, and you're like, oh, there's just a bunch of fucking spiders in these bananas. Oof. Darn it, why didn't you cast Cure on yourself? Don't worry about that, though. At least Vivi's not taking any shit right now. With his clown pants. No, he's fine.
Yeah.
You can give him at least one more.
Skill? Oh, this.
Yeah, just keep attacking this thing. You plant your lips on my rock hard stamen.
Just a story about a wizard walking through the evil forest, and it's just a booty call. He was just craving them plant lips.
Yeah.
And he knows where he can get it,
Uh-huh.
but it comes with a price.
I think he knows that the sexy plant lady is really just like it's an ambulatory tendril of some plant. He just doesn't care.
He knows that the plant just evolved that way to lure horny old wizards into the
And
forest.
he's just taking advantage of it.
And there's like bones of other lesser wizards
Yeah,
around,
yeah,
but all that the danger just turns them
Uh-huh.
on.
It's like I know after I eat you, you might eat me. It's a good thing I got that good peen. Plant lips.
Steiner's so grumpy to be here.
Yeah, he is. Also, the character portraits are great. They were kind of weird in 8.
Except for Amaranth.
Except for Amaranth. Amaranth needed one more pass in every sense. Now pee on it, Vivi. Okay. Yes, that's how you show your dominion over things.
Oh no.
I like that Zidane was able to perfect dodge it.
Yeah.
He has the thief ability where if you would evade roll something for half, if you make that evasion roll, you take no damage.
Gross. That plant just has one last gambit. Like, oh, you're going to kill me? Well, I'm going to reproduce by sticking my seeds in you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's some more stuff that could happen in that song, like something about planting the seed.
Yeah.
And, like, sowing
like
wild oats.
Yeah. It's like, I plant the seed you need, and then plant lips. I know you must feed, but I also got the seed you need. Plant lips, plant lips, plant lips.
Let's drink the... He's like, I'm gonna die
shrug.
anyway.
Yeah.
Even if I make it back home, I'm probably out of a job at least. So fuck it.
Yeah. It reminds me of a bit in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy where the two main characters are on this planet and they don't know where they're at. And some people leave them food and they're like, these look like pears? Like, well, they can't be pears. Like, well, I want to eat it. It could be poison. And it's like, the thing is, you don't want to eat strange food until you're on the brink of starving to death. Because if you find it might be poison, and if you're good and healthy, maybe you would have found good food elsewhere. But if you're about to die anyway, may as well eat the food. Take the chance.
Girl,
Who's left behind?
Oh, is this Ruby?
It's Ruby. I guess she got off the ship for a minute, and then we just left without her. Like that time I got out of the van at a gas station once, and then they didn't know it, and so they just left without me. And I was just standing at the gas station for a couple of minutes. Then my mom comes tearing ass back up.
How old?
I was like 5.
Oh, gosh.
Well, no shit, it's in poor condition.
You people shot it down.
No, we put out the fires, jackass.
I like how he thought that might work, like his well-being was of their concern.
How about you just collect that treasure chest for us?
I should know.
I should know, I planned her quinceañera, and that was last year. Oh, another one.
My little baby. Oh, he's looking for that doll.
Yeah.
Now what am I gonna do tonight?
I was gonna say something along those lines. Yeah.
Oop. Oh well, yeah, there you go. Cinna is not gonna get that sweet release to let him drift into sleep.
Oh, tonight I was gonna become a Cinna man.
Oh. I was gonna spread some. I mean, no, I was gonna go somewhere with some carnal cinnamon juice. That's not
Carnal
me.
cinnamon?
Yeah.
Carnal cinnamon sounds like something that should exist. This is very sexy breakfast cereal. On the highest of shelves.
No kid can
I
see.
want a cereal that comes wrapped up like Playboy.
Yeah. You can't open up the magazine because there's like a DVD in there or it's just too sexy.
There are two things they do with sexy magazines at stores. They either individually wrap them in like an opaque container, or they put some kind of sleeve in front of the
Yeah.
whole row. I want that for a sexy cereal called Cardinal Cinnamon Squares. I don't even care if it's unhealthy. I'd buy it.
Nappy? Nope, just
No,
money.
someone just dropped the C note and some change. Like that poor schmuck in the Safeway parking lot.
Ooh.
I don't know why you had a whole C note, but it was mine. Oh yeah, I think my boss is giving me $300 tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for winning that award.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
There's your Switch money.
yeah, or good booze money.
Yeah.
They got Brinley Gold
I mean,
down the road,
yeah, nice. Oh man, it's been a while.
and I'll probably stuff like 100 of it into my Switch box, and then take the other 200 and be like, I could do something stupid. How often do I do something stupid?
And even the stupid thing that you want to do isn't that bad. It's like,
No.
I'm gonna buy some really good rum.
Yeah, buy some really good rum and some more workout equipment. Woo.
Oh, you're going crazy with that. You're just frivolously spending that shit. It's not like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Although, if I did find a big red foam hat somewhere, I would probably buy it.
Is this like a passed out squirrel person over there? I can't
It
quite
appears to be
tell.
or like a red panda person. There's still a little bit of the PS1 melting effect going on, but they've really figured out how to minimize that problem.
Go tell the boss we want to leave the gang and get jumped out of it.
Yeah, there's only one way out, isn't there?
Gonna get beat out of the best friends gang. Oh, maybe I should
Cool.
put some of this shit on.
Oh yeah, I don't think any. Well, the Mage Masher actually is should be a big improvement.
Oh, and it's
It's
already
not huge, but it does have a new
and
ability.
it
That's
has
good.
flee. I
Yeah.
love that it carries over.
So, well, some do.
Yeah.
Like that one has flee and what was the other one? Detect?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one has flee and detect. The other one just has flee.
But the fact that I have that progress on flee.
Oh,
it
the
carries
progress carries over. Yeah, that's great. That it would have been.
Nothing else. I think.
No, you stole a wrist, a leather hat, a Mage Masher, and I think a potion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ability. I can still.
Yeah,
Where-
that's all you have. The other one,
Oh.
detect, is an active ability that you use in
Ah.
combat. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, by the way, and I don't know why you wouldn't, the way the special abilities work, and he's somewhere else. I think he might be outside. The way the special abilities work in 9 is that while you do have accessories, your characters also learn abilities from their equipment. And so while they have that equipment equipped, any AP they receive goes toward learning any unlearned abilities that they have. It's not divided up between the number of unlearned abilities. It's just the AP. Every one of them gets an equal number of AP. Once you've learned an ability, it becomes a permanent part of that character's repertoire, and then you can change out that equipment and still maintain the ability.
It's probably one of my favorite ways of learning an ability in a
Mine
game,
as well.
in a Final Fantasy
Yeah.
game. It's just it makes the most sense to me.
Because it starts off tied to something specific, but then it becomes tied to the character itself, and so you're still limited, and you still need to make choices about what you want to have equipped, because you do have a limited number of points, which slowly increases as you gain levels, but you still need to appoint those in a logical manner. And yeah, that one's hidden. And obviously, as the game goes along, those abilities become more useful, but also more expensive.
I like that you can find a better weapon, and you're like, I really want to switch to that weapon, and things would get a little easier for me, but then I'll lose out on this ability.
Yeah.
So it kind of forces you to just be like, wait, maybe don't get the biggest, baddest thing yet. Or if you do, you might miss out on
Yeah.
some stuff.
I mean, the negative side of it is that it does encourage not pointless, but mindless grinding from time to time, because you will find improved weapons, but they don't have the ability that you want, and so you're shy on that ability, and so you want to take the time to actually learn it.
See if you guys any more
Yeah.
items.
So it's like, well, I do want to learn detect, but this new weapon doesn't have it, so I'm gonna fight 5 to 10 battles to finish up that progress. Iron sword, high potion.
Let's do that sword.
That sword is worth it, certainly.
I like that Zidane always has one dagger. Like, he just always has his.
Oh, yeah. He has daggers, and then he has a weird two-handed weapon. And I do like that when he has a dagger equipped, he always has the basic dagger, and then whatever the other dagger is.
It's like it's almost like two daggers put together.
Yeah.
Like hilt to hilt, kind of, right?
His two-handed weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, except much larger. Kind of like if you put blades on a bow staff, I suppose.
There we go.
Cool. Got it. Oh, and the way stealing works in this game as well, if you're not in the know again. Enemies, especially bosses, have multiple items that they can steal, and each of those items has you should heal up.
Yeah.
Each of those items has a chance to be stolen, with the more common items having a higher chance to be stolen. You can only steal one item at a time. The way it usually works is that you will steal as you would expect, you'll steal the most common item first, and then the second one, the third one, and then the fourth one. It doesn't necessarily work that way, it's just because of your chances of stealing. It's like you're gonna roll the higher number first, more likely. And he does learn abilities later on, which give him a higher chance of stealing rare items, which is handy, because some of those rare items are a son of a bitch to steal.
It's like, alright, I'm down. He's got those happy eyes, like he's just happy.
He just loves getting beat up by his adopted monkey son.
He just falls to his knee. Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Asshole. Oh yeah. That's right, Dick.
No, storage is, I think, upstairs.
Oh, I just wanted to see if there's anything to take real quick. But,
oh, yeah. Oh, wait, there's that chest.
Leather hat.
More leather hats.
He pulled the punches to the last one. That gives him one good gut check. Just like, asshole, leaving because of the boner.
Also, it doesn't need to be said, but I'm going to say it. God damn, it's good to have a main character who has personality again.
Yeah.
Like, 8 was fun, but it was certainly this weird doldrums of, wow, Squall is just a nobody.
It's just frustrating.
He's just a nothing person.
It's really frustrating to watch him talk inside of his own head and not say anything to the characters.
What occurred to me is that the most frustrating part of it is that Squall being locked off from his teammates has no bearing on the story. It has no bearing on anything. You think back to, let's go back to 7, because that's the immediate predecessor to 8, obviously. 7, 8. Squall, Cloud being confused about who he is has a direct impact on the story and is directly responsible for the stakes being risen to where they are. Squall being this po-faced melon boy has no impact on the story at all, as far as I could determine.
It's not like there are major story beats. It's like, Squall, if you just fucking talk to us, this wouldn't happen.
It's not like he just fucking talked to somebody. It's not like he was too afraid to talk to people and he ran away and then something happened because of that. Nothing ever happens on account of Squall being the po-faced melon boy that he is.
Oh, Bird Killer,
Bird
man.
Killer. I love that he has these killer abilities.
That's what they called him in high school.
Yeah. Ugh. An antibody. Oh, God, I love antibody. My favorite abilities in this one are antibody jelly, which prevents petrification. Yeah, all of those.
I like things that make you stronger against certain types of enemies.
Those are great too.
I never got too far into 10, but I just remember when, what's his name, like Oron?
Oron, yeah.
He shows up and he's like, I can pierce stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, I love that. I don't know what it is about that.
Yeah.
I really like that.
He just has a big, heavy sword. It's like, oh, those enemies with the shells, I just crack them open. Like
and eat their insides.
Yeah. Like, you think about 8 for a minute and you realize that it's an indefensible game. Again, it's not bad. It's just that Squall's main character trait has no bearing and no effect on the story, and then you start to realize just what a passive protagonist Squall is throughout most of that game. It's not until like the last 80% that Squall decides to do anything, and even then it's still just characters talking at him most of the time. The only thing Squall really does is go out into space to get Rinoa, and then go break Rinoa out.
It's just frustrating that all the characters around Squall are just so into him, but he just doesn't seem to give a shit about them. He can't even be bothered to speak to them.
He can't even bother to speak to them. And again, they could have sold that if, like in 7, it had been this key bit of character growth, where not only does it have a direct impact on the story, but it's something that they clearly overcome at some point with the help of their teammates, which would be the point of something like that. They just don't. So it's great to get back to 9, or to get to 9 and get back to, oh, hey, here's the main character who does shit and is like, hey, buddy. Hey, buddies.
And it's also that idea of, like, let's get away from the blank... Hey, his name's Blank.
Yeah.
Get away from, like, the sort of blank slate character so that you can impress yourself onto him. And, like, no, you're enjoying a story that was written. You don't get to make choices. You're enjoying the way that the writers of this game want you to enjoy it.
I've said my whole piece about Blank's medicine. This is a gun. Yeah, it's for the worst of times.
It'll cure those ills, you know what I'm saying?
You can only do it once, though. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
What does his medicine do?
I think it's the medicine they use for the seeds. Because Princess Garnet is out and about, and she's full of seeds. At least the internet would have you believe she's full of seed. Oh, cool, we can buy. We actually have quite a bit of gil, too.
Yeah.
Antidote. A few. Yeah.
Oh, 11.
Yeah.
I always hit the wrong direction.
Oh, yeah, me too.
What do you think, 2?
I always go in multiples of 5. So I like to go at least 5, and then a good pile of potions.
Some 10s. Let's get those. And then I'll grab 5 of those.
Really? Just 5 potions?
I have 10 altogether. Is that not enough? I don't know. I can get more. Well, they're 50.
Do 5 more. Yeah, just
not that expensive.
5 more. We'll get a white mage pretty soon, and potions won't be as valuable, but they do heal for quite a bit in this one compared to how much HP you actually have.
I wonder what the difference between the gray and the blue ATE is.
Oh, the gray ones are mandatory. The blue ones you don't need to watch. They're just nice little bits. The gray ones, it will always cut to it and be like, no, you need to see this going on.
I see you in there.
Don't act like I don't see you.
I'm gonna drink this water first.
Yeah. There we go. Classic healing spring.
And then I'm gonna save just to be safe.
I bet someone took like 500 hours to get Zidane and crew up to level 99 in this forest. Let's see. In fact, I'm gonna Google exactly that real quick. Now I need to know. It only took 500 hours. You could have learned an instrument in that time.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Sore fart.
Sore fart.
I forgot that during the 8 playthrough I said squalf.
Yeah.
Sword fart, unfun line, isn't even worth the effort. Although apparently I made way more effort trying to make a pun around its name, so fuck me. Let's get him, Vivi.
This is all you, Vivi.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna throw you at it, and we're gonna get the princess and run away.
You light yourself on fire, I'll throw you at it. You know what? I'll throw you at it, then you light yourself on fire. How's about that, eh? Eh? Yeah.
Just wait till that little mouth starts munching on you before you really start to burn.
Does he have sword magic yet? Okay, cool. Yeah. It's definitely the way to go here.
Ow, my plant body. Oh man, don't miss. You got those sunglasses on.
Ooh. Yeah, that's real good damage. This is the best damage. One complaint I have about this game is that even with the battle speed turn all the way up, it's still pretty slow. Oh, yeah. Phoenix down, and then all the potions. Oof. First boss isn't fucking around.
Geez, just 7? I mean, I know it's a percentage thing.
No,
but...
not in this one.
Oh, no?
In this one, it's always like single-digit HP.
Oh, gosh.
It's a little rough, admittedly.
Don't hit him. Okay,
Oh, good.
Like...
I still hit really hard.
Oh man, they all got the sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Didn't even notice at first.
Well, I don't think the sunglasses affect Steiner's magic sword, at least.
Let's see.
Just potion.
Oh.
Potion up after this. Oh, good, it's a single target, but I still want a potion.
I'm gonna wait for Zidane to come in. I'm gonna eye drop up old Stein being over there.
Safe. Yeah, bosses in this game can range from pushovers to oh my god. Oh good, our buddy's here. Also, he appears to have a huge scar on his back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Whoa!
Yeah, that seems to hit for 70 damage even, if it hits the whole party.
Damn. Oh shit, I should have put it on Zidane. I keep forgetting that it just... Phoenix Downs don't do anything but bring you back to life, basically.
Yeah. Well, he needed it as well, though. Alright, you're stable.
What does focus do? Is it just sort of like
Oh, it increases his magic power for the rest of the fight.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I wonder if that affects the sword magic.
That's not certain.
Oh, yeah, not the plant.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually really allergic to potions, so...
Oh, that's convenient.
There we go.
Oh, and they're back to not giving us any experience for boss fights.
That's such a bummer.
Although 8 didn't... That's actually very rare in Final Fantasy. 6 did it, I think. 7 did it. Usually they don't, for some reason. They like to give you big piles of AP, but no experience.
It's like, no, you built up the experience to take this down.
Yeah.
I just love fighting a boss in an RPG, and then you get done, and it's like, level up, like, bing, 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 bing.
You get that slot machine feel, yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, Forrest is turning into a super 80 asshole. We better get out of here. I should have shot it with a gun. What were we thinking?
Yeah, fuck this shit. When the forest makes, like, plant insects to defend itself.
I hope an old man doesn't rank us based on how well we run away from these things.
Hope it doesn't affect how much money we have in the game.
Yeah. Hope we don't have to run around like an asshole to get paid. They give you just a moment to heal, yeah.
Steal a wallet from one of these things. It's like, oh fuck, picture my kid's in there.
Oh, it's gross little larva.
He died.
I'm sure it did die. I mean, they gotta fight. It probably came of age while we were running from it, and then it had its own kids, and then we fought it. Now it's dead. Oh, they're very weak.
Oh,
That's good.
Shit. I was just gonna try out focus and then fire on all of them, but
Yeah.
they're weak. Well, they are just weird little plant mantises.
Plant bugs. Ooh, cool. Already learned fire. Perfect. And for this one, we're really not going to have any preparatory saves. I'll probably just do some leveling up and learning some skills in between recordings.
Then let's go. If the whole thing's coming, we should leave.
The slightly higher quality version of the song we were just listening to.
Yeah. Those things aren't really animated, it seemed like, so much as they were just all kind of coming towards the screen.
Yeah. What a stupid forest. It's like, you're getting away from me, well, I'll turn myself to stone, fucker. Oh, he doesn't have a scar, he's wearing a shirt. I think. It's unclear.
He tossed that roll of paper really well. I mean,
it's got some mass and some bounce to it. Wow.
Uh-oh. You don't want to know what's going to happen when those get you. Nice.
It's a good thing Vivi, an 8-year-old black mage wearing a dress, is so fast.
Oh man, those vines. Ugh.
There's no getting around that. Poor Blank.
With your, like, proto-tracer hair.
Mm-hmm. Tracer's perfect in every way. It's just, they feel like the hair is wrong, and then it cuts to her, and she just has, like, a big old afro. But it's, like, 20 feet in diameter.
Cheers, love. It's like, this doesn't...
Is this part of her hitbox? Like, she can't hide anywhere.
The fucking Moogle tent.
Yeah.
I like that it's an actual in-world thing that they all acknowledge. Like, oh, we have a tent.
Yeah. Except it seems to be proportioned specifically for Moogles. No human can fit inside that thing.
Like one person could crawl up and...
Painfully,
ball.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one that wants a kiss because it was my thing. Ouch, Steiner, really?
That's a little... Ooh, I thought this was 2017 Steiner. Oof.
Jeez.
Ew, pull my collar over here, buddy. Yeesh.
I'm gonna have to... I don't know.
How about you go back to the sticks? I bet it plays better there. How about you tell your mother, cousin, sister I said hello? Yeah, but as long as we're in a tent, we'll be fine.
Yeah, it's got a poof ball on the top.
Like, what's a behemoth gonna do to this tent? Come on, be real.
Look how strongly it stands.
The fucking... In Final Fantasy 15, there's that campground. And they're like, yeah, could you take care of this giant behemoth? It lives like a quarter mile from here. If there was a bear within a quarter mile of a campground, they'd shut it down. I guess in 15, when there are legendary beasts walking around, they just hope some pretty young boys come by.
Yeah.
They'll deal with the problem. You campers, you go back to your Coleman branded RVs.
Yeah. What other brands do they have? And there's like Coleman. There's
Top Ramen.
Yeah, there's like Cup Noodle or Top Ramen. One of those
Cup
things,
Noodle,
yeah.
that's what. But at least with Cup Noodle, they went stupid with it.
Yeah.
It's the Gladiolus is like it's the best thing in the world. I think Gladiolus is, has a DLC side quest where you're trying to find the perfect cup noodle flavor. Like, fine. At least you went extra stupid with it. I almost wish they did the same with the Coleman thing.
Yeah. Like you have to star in a commercial or something.
Yeah. Make Noctis star in a Coleman commercial to raise some extra gil immediately after his dad has died. And his country has been wiped out by Diamond Weapon.
Cup Noodle, it's real good. Yeah.
Fills me up with its food.
Filling that. It comes out just like it goes in. At least it has a whole lot of sodium, though.
They put some really deep shadows on the butts in this game.
Yeah, they did.
Like, the Garden's outfit looks uncomfortable. But at least they animated her hair, and no one's breaking at the torso. They solved that somehow. No one breaks at the torso. Which, Was Zidane, I think they may have used his belt as an excuse. Or maybe they just figured out how to get around that. Like, instead of moving the whole upper body, we can just bend it a little.
Monty.
I'm Monty Moog.
Ooh.
Mogster.
Teach me, Mogster.
Lesson 1. First of all, don't open the condom with your teeth.
And you may think that 2 is going to be more protective. It's not.
3, on the other hand, now there's the magic number. Remember what they say, if he don't roll 3 deep, he ain't one to keep.
I don't think I need any
You
of
don't
this.
need any of this shit.
I'm just
Nothing. What do you want to go over? Gosh, bro, you sure know a lot. I didn't tell you any. Whatever, fine, yeah. I'm the best.
Why are they in a... They were like in a super black bass fishing level. Like, what the hell?
Well, in about 8 hours, we will be in that super black bass fishing level. You know what's crazy to me?
Huh.
We are 1 hour and 43 minutes in. This is as far as we've gotten. If we want Excalibur 2, we have to get to the end of the game within 9 hours.
Oh.
I don't know how, but then I just watched Final Fantasy VII be beaten in 7 hours and 47 minutes. So, whatever. Some people can just do it. They can just make it happen. But I feel like if you can get that far to get Excalibur 2, you probably don't need Excalibur 2. Unless it's so powerful that it becomes the necessary item to beat the final boss at that point. Like, I'm level 20, I'm still using an iron sword. I fucked my way here, but now I got Excalibur 2, and we'll be back. Woo! Oh, it's good to be back in a good Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it is.
Suck it, 8. Suck it!